I hear your silent whisper behind a door that got no key. Give up your shadow secret, I spill your love into the light. Here come my magic finger, reaching in to make it right.
Intelligent, insightful, smart. These are words other podcasts use to describe themselves, not us. This is Fairly Harmless, where missing the point is only the beginning. With musical accompaniment provided by the Boston Horns, East Coast Funk. Please enjoy Andrew and James.
This is Fairly Harmless, and that's James.
And that's Andrew.
With us today is Ed.
Our special guest, Special Ed.
Special Ed.
Also known as Sex Ed and
Sex
Phys Ed.
Phys Ed. He's been making tremendous strides in all of those fields.
All those fields.
Special education, sex education,
Physical
and physical education, all
That's
at the same time.
Yes.
This is it.
This is it. This is the podcast no one will ever hear, Ed. So welcome to Fairly Harmless.
Welcome to Fairly Harmless, Ed.
Performance anxiety. What's the subject?
There are many subjects.
Many
There are
subjects.
Many paths to follow.
Many paths of enlightenment, Ed.
Some people consider us annoying as F.
That's right. Most of us.
And consider James to be in that category. He may think the same of me. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
James is crazy, and I don't hear so good.
Right. So we make a good team.
Even with the headphones on, I still don't hear so good.
So he's crazy and you don't hear well.
Correct.
Got it.
And I like to go on tangents when Andrew talks.
No, I've never known you to do that.
Yes. I'm the king of the tangents, Ed.
I've got some more notes here for things.
Oh, new notes.
Yeah, I made these while I was down at the beach a few weeks ago taking a vacation from being unemployed.
It's a stressful life, I understand.
I was just telling my brother,
The scientist? Yes.
as we were swimming in the pool yesterday, this is my best period of unemployment yet. I've been really enjoying this one.
You've been doing a good job. Doing the Lord's work.
I am doing the Lord's work. And the Lord said,
Andrew shall have no job, and it shall be good.
do not work. Thou shalt use thine 401k money that
save for the end of your life.
should probably be using at the end of your life.
All right.
You don't use that shit now.
Maybe something good will come out of it.
I'm hoping
You're doing something good.
I'm hoping for bullet train fatality myself.
Bullet train fatality.
Well, I want
nice.
to go out in exciting fashion.
So you going to Japan anytime soon?
Just love to go to Japan. That's
If you want to find that bullet train.
Yeah, you're not going to find it here in America.
So I was at the beach. My cousin brought up the stupid TikTok challenges that teenagers and college students have been doing. And I know some of them. I thought we could develop some ourselves. I had a great one where the students, during a storm, you walk around with metal caps with lightning rods on top of them.
God.
That'd be a quick.
These are our college students doing this.
That'd be a quick end to that challenge.
I mean, these people are drinking or eating Tide Pods. So is that? I mean, it's a little more.
Probably
more
would have been
direct.
doing it myself back in the day.
A little more direct.
A little more direct. It's probably
Good for science, though.
It's probably less painful
Of a death.
of a death.
I don't
than
know.
eating a
Electrocution
Tide Pod.
seems like it would be pretty painful.
But in your head, right? Right.
So it would cook your brain like instantaneously.
You know, that brings up another thought. I wonder if, what's his name from the Silence of the Lambs, when he would eat brains,
Yes.
was it just raw or would he eat them cooked?
Podcast's taking a dark turn
It
tonight.
has.
There's nothing dark about eating brains. I've had sheep's brain. I've had haggis.
Yeah.
Didn't taste great, but I ate it. It was okay. It wasn't very peppery
Huh.
because they put a lot of.
Pepper on it.
A lot of pepper. I probably taste like nothing, actually.
Oh, I bet you taste like something.
Wow.
Your thoughts on?
No, I don't. No,
Ed doesn't want to do that.
No thoughts from Ed.
no, I don't want to put metal on my head and walk in a
Not just metal cap, but like a
lightning storm.
metal cap.
Once upon a time, I might have done that. May even have once upon a time.
You might have done the tinfoil hat. Less susceptible to light.
I don't know. I'm no scientist.
But your brother is.
I think anything sticking up in the air.
Even wood. Wood is a
Even
good
wood.
attractor. They could just, they could, you could take the challenge and have them wear wood caps and see who gets struck first. Then they have a good chance of also cooking their hair and burning it. If they lived, they could get a nice little hairstyle.
I had hoped that topic would have
Ooh.
had more legs, but apparently not.
The TikTok.
Yeah, the TikTok challenges.
You're done with that topic?
I mean, I don't know. I got others.
What other ideas did you have besides the lightning rods on your head?
I had a question come up. Is it you that has the phobia about, it's the Shawshank phobia? Andy Dufresne crawled through a mile of shit.
I wouldn't want to do that. No.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't particularly
Doesn't particular. I mean, I'd probably be unable to do it to the claustrophobia rather than the crawling through shit. I mean, yes,
Right.
Crawling through shit would be horrible way to go, but would it go worse than being in prison for a crime I didn't commit the rest of my life? I don't know.
We should say that Ed is a,
Shame. I don't think I've
cusses.
heard Ed cuss once in my tenure of knowing him.
You have not been paying attention, kind sir.
see?
Trying.
I'm wearing the headphones and I still can't hear what he says.
What?
It's because I'm a mumbler.
You're Jimmy Mumbler, Jimmy the Mumbler.
Jimmy the mumbler.
You're Eddie 2 times. I'm gonna get the papers. Get the papers.
Get the papers. Jimmy the mumbler. What'd he say? I don't know.
Just nod your head and smile.
Sure. Go get the papers.
What was that from with the 2-time guy?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Yeah.
Goodfellas. Great movie.
That's the best line in that movie.
It's a little dark in the end.
It gets a little dark in the beginning.
Right. It's quite a lot of
It starts dark.
fair amount of whacking going on there, not
Not
of a sexual type.
And we talk about pretty much everything under the sun.
Yes.
We don't care about copyrights or anything.
Well, no.
We'll sing tunes. We don't.
So bad the singing that most people can't figure out what it is. So I learned about a new not a phobia, conspiracy theory.
Oh, that we didn't land on the moon?
No, besides that one.
Okay.
This one is that the military has high-speed trains that run underground coast to coast. 5 times the speed of sound is what I heard.
5 times the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Underground.
But yeah, they're maglev trains, right? It's the bullet trains, right?
I just don't think the military could pull off that kind of construction.
Without somebody finding out about it.
Even with people finding out.
I mean, they've been using the Autobots for years so far, I think, right?
Well,
The GoBots? The trashy GoBots
The
versus
trashy- Those are the sex bots.
the Go-Go bots.
The go-go bots. Do I make you horny, baby?
Randy.
Randy.
If they're not done building them, they'll be done soon.
so
James is shocked.
where does that train run from?
East Coast, West Coast.
Like
That narrows it right down.
like is it LA to Chicago? I mean, what are we
Well,
talking?
that's not on a coast, James.
That's true. LA to New York,
Seattle,
Coast.
Miami,
LA to Portland,
Portland to Wilmington,
Portland to Portland.
Portland to Portland.
Portland to
Yarn.
Portland
That's probably how they're doing it at
through Canada.
through Canada. That's how they do it.
Okay.
Hey.
I still think there's legs on lightning rod caps myself.
I think there's some deep legs on that.
For some reason, I've got down here the Gilligan Island song.
Oh, the 3-hour tour?
It was only a 3-hour tour.
It was. Now, there's a
Supposed
lot
to
of,
be.
I feel like there's hidden symbolism in that.
like the Illuminati.
Yeah, like the Illuminati.
Yeah, I bet there is. What do you think, Ed?
Are you down on the Illuminati? You know about them?
Very little. I know of them. I don't know all the nuances.
I've
And what does a 3-hour tour have to do with the Illuminati?
Well, Ed, you have to really expand your mind.
Was the number 3 real big with them, or
Oh, I think
boat
so.
trips in general?
Boat trips in general. Number 3 is probably very coincidental with the Illuminati.
Whenever
the
Like-
triangle, 'cause it's
The
got
triangle, 3 sides. Oh, yeah.
whenever I go to the bathroom, I'm always shooting for number 3.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly.
You're having a number 3 every time? Oh, my
number
God.
3. I mean, I didn't always get there, but that's what I'm shooting
Wow.
for.
Wow.
Have you seen a doctor about that?
Is that where you barf and shit at the same time?
Oh, I could
Our
be.
shit and piss. It's
Could be.
It's
The
coming
number
out of
3.
it's coming out of every hole.
It's when it's coming out of my third eye.
Third eye
Oh, there you
blind.
go.
That's why
Third
it's
eye.
blind.
Yeah. That's why it's what?
It's why it's blind because there's shit on it.
Oh, my third eye. No, that's when it's blind. Third
Wow.
eye blind. Da-da-bum.
Yes. So shooting for a number 3. That's got Illuminati written all over it.
I've got, I
So,
do have something on the Illuminati.
Expound some more on this Illuminati.
And how it pertains to Gilligan himself and the skipper too,
I've had,
who was the millionaire and his wife.
well, there's Thurston Howell and Mrs. Howell.
Right, but
Clearly or not clearly?
they were clearly there, but that always bothered me.
I don't think she was there. I mean, she was there, but
She wasn't all there.
mentally, she wasn't
Now,
all
was
there.
Lovey her real first name or just
Lovey.
his nickname?
Ooh.
That's a
We're
good
digging
question.
deep. I'm amazed to remember
is-
any of these friggin' names.
Now I gotta know something. Marianne was the hottest one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, wait.
Because Ginger,
Ginger.
she probably put out more, but I thought Marianne was definitely the hotter one.
It depends on what your flavor is.
Well, I'm more for Marianne.
but I mean, all in all, I'll bet Mary Ann put out more because,
You
You
think with
know,
the professor?
well,
Certainly not with Gilligan. I'm going to type in Gilligan's Island Illuminati and see how many things I get. Oh, shit. There's a whole thing on it.
oh,
You've stumbled on a huge
huge
pile of information.
pile of
Well,
information.
you were on
The
conspiracy
secret meaning of
theories, so
Gilligan's Island and
let's-
other conspiracy theories.
let's see where this train goes.
I think he was. I think he
So
was on
Gilligan
Apollo 1. No?
was Bob Denver was actually a representation of the devil himself. That's where this is going.
Wow.
But Gilligan as Satan,
Wow.
that's
That takes
going
a
pretty
leap.
dark.
How did they get there?
Well, I think we better look this up.
Well, that dead air will go over well.
It will. Oh wait, there was
Do you have a
2000
funeral home sponsor
Oh, do we need one?
for the dead air?
That's a great one. You slab them, we stack them. Brought to you by Soylent Green.
It's made of people. People.
You're old enough. You've seen that, right?
What?
No, Soylent Green,
is people.
Charlton Heston.
What's his name? Ernest Borgnine.
It was a movie.
What was the name of the movie?
I think it may have been Soylent
Soylent Green, I
Wasn't it
think.
Soylent Green?
That's back when movies were very direct.
I don't believe I've.
It was like the
Seen that
Andromeda
movie.
strain. It just tells you up front what it is.
Soylent Green, 1973. You were what, 12, 13,
No.
17? Oh, I'm sorry. Not Ernest Borgnine.
No,
Edward G. Robinson.
I'm drawing a blank.
You don't know Edward G. Robinson? Oh, my God.
Wasn't he a lawyer?
Yeah, so there's too many people on the earth.
I
And
have to find a way to get rid of them
undesirables are, you know what? I don't want to give it away.
in case you see it later.
Because there's
tonight.
probably just a line of people
There's a lot of
waiting to see that movie.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you're probably
I mean, it is.
you're gonna go home tonight, Ed.
Well,
You're gonna be
considering
like,
I've never heard of it.
you're gonna jump on your Prime Video there, and you're
Well-
gonna be like, I'm gonna pull up this movie I've never seen,
Just because you grew up in the backwoods of
Montana.
or Wisconsin, where they didn't. I mean, how long ago did your folks get running water out there?
They
Electricity.
got it running out there.
They got electricity
Yeah.
out there. In
Yeah.
Green
Yeah,
Bay?
we got indoor plumbing when I was 6.
We got indoor
Oh,
plumbing.
nice.
Yeah, sure, you betcha.
Our log cabin that we went to didn't have indoor plumbing for a long time.
And, you were giving up all of that energy production from all of the butter churning you were doing. I mean, it's just
Butter churning and sausage making.
and sausage
And beer making.
Beer
I
making.
mean, sausage,
Pretzel making.
I mean, you're turning a crank when you're making the sausage. That's a fucking dynamo.
Yeah.
Fucking time.
Yeah. I didn't say we didn't have electricity. We just didn't have running water inside. We had to go
Right.
pump the water out of from the spring and use the privy outside.
It was only this year that the nuclear power plant was able to overtake your
You're
production.
cranking.
Those Wisconsinites, they really pump it out. Yeah, it made $3.6 million in 1973. To which you would say, Andrew,
What does that equate to in today's dollars, Andrew?
You know what? I can effing tell you because that would be
Or did they?
just under $25 million.
So not very good.
It was a very kind of a
Dystopian.
So yeah, Soylent Green is in the future, which probably is already past based from 1973's perspective. But there's not enough food for the population. There's lawlessness. Food is provided by the government in the form of protein blocks. The way that
Maybe I've seen bits and pieces of this.
the way that the protein blocks are made is from deceased people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the big cry at the end. That's the discovery,
Has to.
Charlton, that Soylent Green is people. Soylent Green is people. And so lots of people die of it. But then the rich people, they had real food.
Oh, yeah.
They had
course.
steak and all of that.
How many years was Heston gone in order for it to become the Planet of the Apes? Was it like 10,000 years?
Oh, really? So he was doing faster than light travel? Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
Yeah, caught something, a wormhole, and
Wormhole,
it came back out
yep.
of it. I don't know.
Ah.
I have no idea how many years it was. That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Anybody out there know?
Let's
Give
get
us
a call.
call at
Caller. We need a caller.
555
Pound sand.
pound sand. Oh, we're going to have to do that. Go
Good
ahead,
caller
caller.
out there. Caller, you're coming in live.
It's Jan.
Hi, my name's Joey.
Joey. Joey from Las Vegas. How old are you, Joey?
I'm 7. I really love your show.
Tell me, Joey, have
You like movies about gladiators?
you like movies about gladiators? You know, that's what we ought to have, like the movie about Murder Night, but let's make it for geese.
Wait, what night?
The movie where you can go around and murder people.
Purge?
Oh, the Purge.
Purge, yeah.
Yes. But for geese, that's a great idea,
Isn't it?
actually.
Why are they even protected?
The geese get to kill us, or we get to kill them?
Well, yeah, all right. I mean, if you want to make it sporting, we'll give them knives and
They
whatnot.
seem like they already got those beaks that are pretty accurate.
We'll sharpen them up for them. We'll
Oh,
sharpen them
boy.
up. And we'll give them guns. If they can use them, great. If not, they
That's-
had their chances.
They had their chance. I think they'd figure it out. Those are pretty smart geese.
I was telling these guys I
The
used to
whole
work with.
opposable thumb thing might get in their way.
And then we give it to raccoons. Trash pandas.
Trash.
Mhm.
Trash. That's the first thing I want to do when I get another job is
Get a raccoon.
that's the second
Or
thing.
dig in the trash.
Dig in the trash.
That's
That's
the
the third
third
thing.
thing. I'm gonna get a T-shirt with the Trash Pandas logo. They're I believe they're either a single A or double A team out of Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
Trash
There's an
pandas.
actual, really?
There is Trash Pandas. They're great.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Like the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
They're more professional than Savannah Bananas, but probably not double. Could be single A.
I like trash pandas. That's
great.
good. It's really good.
It's great. Yeah.
I want to get back to Gilligan's Island. I thought
Yeah.
we were really going somewhere with that bit.
So he's an Illuminati. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying he's in the Illuminati, but I'm saying that it'd be interesting to have a Gilligan's Island discussion at this time period. Because I was always curious how they found that island after a 3-hour tour.
They just crash landed on it. They didn't find it. Are you saying it's like Lost, which I never saw?
Where they start from? Somewhere in California?
Oh, Hawaii, wasn't it?
Was it Hawaii?
I don't think I realized that.
That's what I've always assumed, but I'm probably wrong.
Well, let's say it was Hawaii.
Probably California.
Do you think they could find an island in 3 hours?
I assumed it was like Florida.
Well, they got caught in a storm. They got blown off course.
That's
the tour
right.
was supposed to be 3 hours. They got caught in a storm.
And they got blown way off course.
There you go.
And then
We don't know how long
they
the
don't
storm
actually
lasted.
say how long they were
Correct.
in the boat.
Right.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. That they don't explain that very well in the drive up to the show for a layman like myself to understand.
Right.
So-
How these other people could keep finding the island, but
Yeah, all those
Still keep
special
leaving 'em there.
stars kept finding the island and then disappearing the next week. What were they eating them?
Based on that, I think Hawaii is unlikely. Because the thing about Hawaii is there's a whole lot of fucking nothing.
around them. Yeah.
And then there's Hawaii.
Right. So if they got blown off course, where were they? Fucking Guam? I mean,
Yeah. So California too.
You got to go a long way.
before you get to Guam from Hawaii.
Yeah, or anywhere.
Ed makes a very valid point.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
There were guest stars showing up on that island all the
Right.
time.
I'm thinking Florida, somewhere in the Atlantic side, not the.
But there's only one fucking island on the Atlantic side. It's Bermuda.
Oh, it's Bermuda. There's
Yeah.
West Indies,
Oh, you're thinking of like
Cuba.
Cuba. Yeah, they get blown into Haiti and just
Those are
nobody
all-
noticed.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking South Pacific, Ed, like New Zealand area?
Has to be too many. It wouldn't have been the Caribbean because too many of those islands were inhabited.
Discovered. Yeah.
There are no islands really off the coast of California.
It could have been right off of Maryland's western shore.
Well, it could have been.
Off of Maryland's Western Shore. That's a throwback.
Nobody's
to
been there.
24 hours ago.
Well, somebody was saying they went to Maryland's eastern shore, and I thought, really want to ask, where's the western shore? But that seems
I'm glad in the middle of what we were doing, you didn't say, wait, where's the Western
it's the
Shore?
western shore. The way you say
I
it
need you to clarify this for me in the middle of this thing.
feels like the western shore of Maryland is fucking Oregon. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Holy shit.
Really?
The character of Marianne was from Winfield, Kansas, which, you know what?
doesn't exist.
It does, and I've fucking been there.
Oh, wow.
That explains her Midwestern wholesomeness, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you what.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
just sit right back and you'll hear your tale. A tale of a fateful trip
Right.
that started from this tropic port
Mm-hmm.
above a tiny ship.
There you go.
So it
So
was
is it.
tropics,
In the South Pacific.
South Pacific. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure.
They're saying Gilligan was a mighty sailor man?
I think this, well, yeah, he must have been Gilligan because he wouldn't be the
He
professor.
didn't strike me as being mighty.
He did.
Oh,
no.
he was. It says here he was hapless. It's got to be the skipper that was a mighty sailing man.
But it says the skipper brave and sure. So the mate was a mighty sailing man. So Gilligan was the mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the mate. Yeah.
5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour.
From what I can see here, the genesis of the Marianne character is a little sketchy. It says here that she was on the trip. She was on the tour because she won it in a contest.
That sounds
Okay.
right.
She tells the others that she has a boyfriend named Horace Higginbotham.
Higginbotham.
From
Sounds like a sketchy story just to keep the boys off her.
exactly.
That sounds like a made up, like, here, let me
Horace-
give you my phone number. It's 555 get lost.
Right.
Horace is from Horner's Corners, which makes me think of things. Kansas.
You been there?
I haven't. That's not a real place.
Oh, so Marianne was just making it up the whole
So
time.
they would think she had someone special waiting for her, but confessed later that he is a real creep and not her boyfriend at all.
Oh. What do you want, the fan fiction website?
That's Wikipedia. It is. I'm not making this shit up.
No, you're reading it on the interweb.
It sounds like it is, but it's not.
No phones, no lights, no motor cars, not a single luxury.
No.
Like Robinson Crusoe, it's as primitive as can be.
Primitive as can be.
Not the boat, the island.
The island.
Yeah.
Yes. So join us here each week, my friend. You'll sure to get a smile from 7 stranded castaways. You're on Fairly Harmless.
Gilligan's Eye.
What was the last part?
I don't know. It's about the top of the hour.
Time to,
Wrap her up.
we need to come up with 2 things. A song.
We do need a song.
A song.
And I was thinking that to wrap it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's wrap it up. Let's get jiggy. Something like that. But better.
Holy shit. Don't ever do that again.
Oh, man.
Holy shit. I got to cut that out.
How white is he?
But
Holy smokes.
also,
God damn.
also,
That could be the funniest, worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
now I lay me down to go to sleep. It's the end of Fairly Harmless. You creep.
I'll tell you what. I know that you're currently unemployed, but don't be a singer.
Don't be a
Right.
singer.
I don't know where you're going in life, but don't go there.
Well, here's another idea that's probably better because it couldn't be worse. No, we should have a thank you gift
Oh, for our guests.
for our guests.
Our parting gifts.
Parting
Party
gifts.
gifts. Much like Alex Trebek had and
What did Alex?
Pat Sajak. They
I don't know. They always just had
consolation
parting
prizes.
gifts. Yeah.
Consolation prizes.
Yeah. We have to come up with something good. We'll have to put a lot of thought into that.
How about stickers?
I mean, we could do stickers. That sounds crass, like crass commercialism. But yeah, we'll start with stickers.
Coffee mug.
Coffee mug? Oh, yeah. You can take the one you're drinking out of.
Okay. Thanks, Andrew.
I don't like that idea
Kinda
so
like
much.
That's actually got it's got meaning to me.
That's got sentimental value. So certainly I'd take it with
as
you.
I was moving. What was happening?
So on this podcast, we learned a couple of things.
We did.
What did we learn?
Learned about the Illuminati.
We did.
Learned about Gilligan's Island.
And 3 is the magic.
3
number.
is the magic number.
Wasn't 3 also the magic number on the Schoolhouse Rock?
Of course, because it's controlled by the Illuminati,
Who are what?
controlling the government and the maglev trains underneath from Portland to Portland.
And Portland to Portland. When you go there, you're going to go through a lot of wormholes.
A lot of wormholes when you're underground,
And that's what we learned tonight with Ed.
If nothing else.
if nothing else.
Let me be your medicine man, your healing hand. Let me be your medicine man, your healing hand. Yeah, I wanna be your medicine man. I'll be your healing hand. Wanna be your medicine man, your healing hand.
Once again, this has been Fairly Harmless. Missing the point on... Wait, what's the point? Our musical accompaniment provided by the Boston Horns, East Coast Funk. Their music is available for streaming and purchase on most media platforms. For Fairly Harmless, this has been your announcer, Fast Eddie. See you soon.
Shit. We try to screw with each other to get each other to
Laugh.
laugh during the 15 minutes.
During
you
the
didn't
15
look at me
seconds.
and say,
Did it work?
Yeah, you got to get that mic close to your face.